bring the action.
Between 10 to 2 p.m., 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Mostly you have these walk-in sessions. तो दोस्तों अभी हम थोड़ी देर पहले ही वैक्सीनेशन करा के आए हैं और ये है हमारे साथ बैठे हुए। आपका नाम?
मेरा नाम हरपाल
Jangra. Public transport like Uber, Lime, etc. Make sure you sanitize them with surface sanitizers before riding them, and make sure you do it every single time. Many a times when you are faced with obstacles like tree branches, poles or anything like that at a height which has the capability to knock you down, then make sure that you are able to duck while riding. शर्मा क्यों रहे हो? शर्मा सामने लेके
So guys, I am Utkarsh, Sapta's friend. She's Ruku, and of course, you all know this is Sapta Rishi.
Sapta.
What do you think about this beach? It's pretty long, eh?
Very long. The sunset goes over there.
So guys, I'm about to take the COVID-19 vaccination. It's gonna happen quite soon. We're gonna get the vaccination soon. So we are waiting in the queue at the moment. So basically you need to fill in your details from this table and the people that you see who are waiting that side. The queue is so long and the wait is so long that so as of now they haven't asked for any ID yet. So these guys, they have like a survey to fill. We are sitting here for like 20 to 30 minutes just to see if any reaction occurs. So during this waiting time I'm gonna be filling this survey form. So guys, my 20-minute wait is over and no reaction, no symptoms as yet. So guys, I'm in level 4 lockdown right now and just got vaccinated, my second dose. Waiting for 15 minutes now, just looking at what kind of symptoms are gonna pop up. Here we are at the waiting area. So all these people are sitting here and we are in level 4 lockdown again after some around 20 cases were seen out here in New Zealand. The queue this time was actually longer than the previous time because we're in level 4 lockdown and everybody is taking the vaccines and stuff like that. So regarding the vaccination, there are two documents that you must acquire. One being the vaccination certificate and the other being the vaccine pass. The vaccine pass has got a QR code attached with it and it is used internally for travel within New Zealand and to public places. For example, if you go to a restaurant or a retail store or a market or whatever for that matter, they would allow you only after they have scanned the QR code or for your vaccine pass. Whereas the vaccine certificate is meant for international outward travel. Talking about the side effects after the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine that I had taken, during the night time on that very day, I felt pretty weak and I slept for more than 10 hours the other day. So I highly recommend that one should take this jab on a Friday so that you get enough time throughout the weekend to relax and recover. I've finished taking the vaccine jab. I feel quite liberated at the moment. The Group 4 vaccination has already begun in Auckland. So wherever you go between 10 to 2 p.m., 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., mostly you have these walk-in sessions. So that's where I went. And there are a lot of websites where you can Google and you can also book appointments. So make sure that you're vaccinated because this is kind of like your last chance. And I want that, New Zealand, the rollout is it's pretty slow, but At least if we individually go to all the walk-in sessions, and it must be complete by then. तो दोस्तों अभी हम थोड़ी देर पहले ही वैक्सीनेशन करा के आए हैं, और ये है हमारे साथ बैठे हुए। आपका नाम?
मेरा नाम हरपाल है।
हरपाल जांगड़ा, यस। तो ये बहुत ही अच्छे आदमी हैं। इन्होंने मुझे सिटी से लेकर यहाँ तक बिना ऊबर के पूरा जैसे इंडिया में हम कैब बुक करते हैं उस हिसाब से मतलब पूरा इन्होंने काफ़ी हेल्प किया है। तो आज मेरा वैक्सीनेशन हो गया है इसी मामले में। तो आपका क्या ख्याल है न्यूजीलैंड में वैक्सीनेशन के मामले में? स्लो है या
हाँ, थोड़ा स्लो तो है पर ठीक है यहाँ पे।
अच्छा।
लोग धीरे धीरे आ रही है।
हाँ, नहीं काफ़ी धीरे धीरे। आज भी जब मैं बैठा था वहाँ पे क्यू पे, इट वाज लाइक इट टुक अराउंड हाउ मच 2 to 3 hours वहाँ पे। तो अभी हम वापस जा रहे हैं एज यू कैन सी। तो बारिश बहुत ज़्यादा हो रही है अगेन आज थोड़ी देर तक। लाइक दिस इज़ लाइक यूजुअल ऑकलैंड वेदर। मैं आपको और क्या ही बताऊँ, ब्लॉग्स में काफ़ी बार दिखा चुका हूँ, कभी भी बारिश हो जाती है यहाँ पे। चलो मिलते हैं फिर। I'm about to get COVID tested just now, so the trip from here on will basically take you to the testing center. So I'll be leaving for my COVID test now. For public transport like Uber, Lime, etc., make sure you sanitize them with surface sanitizers before riding them, and make sure you do it every single time. Many a times when you are faced with obstacles like tree branches, poles or anything like that at a height which has the capability to knock you down, then make sure that you are able to duck while riding the scooty. It is very, very essential to be attentive to all these obstructions, especially when you're passing through, dense canopies or any other such stuff. Also, many a times if the scooty is not fully or properly charged, then when you face a slope which has a very high gradient and it's very, very uphill, then you might need some manual power to lift it up along with the electrical power that you provide in terms of race or accelerator, whatever you may call it. Make sure to always ride it on the footpath or the cycle track, but never through the main road. And even on the footpath, beware of the pedestrians and have a very considerate amount of speed, not too high, not too low. Beyond this point, there are no slopes available, hence I had to bring the scooty down by the staircase. Before leaving the scooty for the next rider, do not forget to redo the entire sanitization process as we did earlier. So I will be taking my COVID test now. Day after tomorrow, we will be leaving for Northland. That's how I'm gonna take the COVID test. Yeah. Yes.
Carry on down.
Yeah, sure. So people are getting their COVID test done over here, registration and everything else. This is at Victoria Car Park. I'm done with my COVID test, but oh my god, they poke that swab in your nose and it's so irritating. Enough of COVID, let's come to some fun stuff now. हिंदी में एक कहावत है, शर्मा जी का लड़का या शर्मा जी का बेटा. तो आइए मिलते हैं हमारे कंपनी के स्टार परफॉर्मर शर्मा जी के बेटे से. तो ये हैं हमारे शर्मा जी. ही जस्ट रिसेंटली मूव टू वेलिंगटन. कहाँ गए शर्मा जी? शर्मा क्यों रहे हो? शर्मा सामने लेके आओ. तो शर्मा जी, आपका वेलिंगटन का एक्सपीरियंस हमें थोड़ा सा शेयर करके बताइए कि कैसा रहा पहला दिन.
बढ़िया, अच्छा है, सभी अच्छा है.
अच्छा.
वो लेकर रहे हैं बस.
अच्छा, और वो जो इंसिडेंट जो हुआ था, वो वाला पिच काम आ रहा है?
कहाँ पे? कौन सा इंसिडेंट जिसमें आपको गाली पड़ी थी वाला?
नहीं, वो नहीं.
मजाक कर रहा हूँ भाई, मजाक.
नहीं, मजाक करने के लिए ही तो है. लेकिन मैं वैसे सीरियसली पूछ रहा था, जैसे वो वेलिंगटन में वो पावर और शॉर्टेज वाला जो हुआ था ना अभी, द ग्रिड फेलियर. बाकी चीज़ें बताऊँ, वेलिंगटन आपको कैसा लग रहा है? लाइक लाइफ वगैरह कुछ एकदम बोरिंग सा तो नहीं लग रहा ऑकलैंड के मुताबिक?
नहीं भाई, बस लोगों की याद आ रही है.
अच्छा. त्यागी जी, आप बात करो इससे.
याद आ रही है, मनदीप जी की याद आ रही है, लोगों की याद.
ये है अपने त्यागी जी, और मुझे नहीं लगता कि इससे बढ़िया किसी और तरीके से इनके पर्सनालिटी को डिस्क्राइब किया जा सकता है.
So guys, I am Utkarsh, Sapta's friend. She's Ruku, and of course, you all know this is Saptarishi.
Sapta.
Yeah,
And if you want tips about bodybuilding, you can contact me.
और भी जी है.
क्यों? बिल्कुल सही फरमाया गिटारिस्ट अमित जी. आप हो, रुडोल्फो जी है, और भी बाकी बहुत सारे जी है. What do you think about this beach? It's pretty long, eh?
It's very long, nice.
White sand.
The sunset goes over there, right?
What do you have to say, Rudolfo? Anything you want to add to what I said?
Yes, it's a very nice place where you can enjoy after very hard work.
Yeah. So there you go, guys. We have got Rudolfo with us. He's gonna sing a very famous Spanish song for us. Okay. For business travel and official tour during alert levels red and 4, it is essential that you must carry these 4 documents with you because they can check all of these at the border. The first one being the permission for outward travel, which is called the business travel document, which has to be issued by your company, your employer, mentioning that you are able to travel and you must be part of the essential workers list. Among that, maybe medical worker or work related to electricity, energy, all of that. So if you fall in any of those categories, then you are one of the essential workers and you are allowed to travel. And by showing that business travel document which your company allows, it will be a multiple entry. Make sure you get the multiple entry one, not a single one, so that if it's a single one, then you have to keep applying and reapplying for the same from your company. The second being the COVID test, which they see. The COVID test lasts for around 3 to 4 days. So if you take one, it's not necessary that you need to be proven negative on the same day. You just have to show them that you have taken the test. And with the same test, you can continuously travel for 3 to 4 days. After 3 to 4 days, you need to get tested again. The third being the vaccine pass. This they usually do not ask at the borders. At the borders, they usually ask for other things like IDs, ID proof, and all of that, but not the vaccine pass. But definitely carry with you because they can ask it anywhere. It's a New Zealand document now. So, business travel document, COVID test. COVID test is just an SMS alert, vaccine pass, and any of your IDs. These are the 4 documents which you need when you go out for any official trip.